Hello, dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. As always, guys, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. For those of you that haven't done so, I definitely encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. So, Capricorns, this is your weekly reading, and we're going to get straight to the point because my throat chakra is like almost like closing up. Like I had to I was gonna start your video like a couple of times and I like there was nothing coming out of my mouth. Um there is a there is a need here to not just speak out what it is that you want, but actually show up or take actions towards what it is that you want. There is a need here to be very clear when it comes to communication with other people, whether it's in romance or anyone in your family or something like that, where maybe you were being a little reserved, maybe you were just like not speaking up on certain things just because you just didn't, either you didn't want to waste your time or you didn't want to speak about it or you just didn't want to engage in certain things. But now it's almost kind of like certain things are becoming personal, or certain things are you're it almost feels like some of you Capricorns may feel like you're being like personally attacked on something, and you may have been ignoring it because the way that it was being done before was just kind of like, all right, whatever, I'm not even going to engage in that. And maybe now it's like being directed to you. And it's not about, again, I'm not telling you to go out there and be loud and scream or anything like that, but there is a needing to stand your ground within a certain situation, setting very strict boundaries with certain people, and kind of like letting them know where you stand within certain situations. And not go into that back and forth type of energy. Like, not, you don't need to bicker, you don't need to argue, you don't need to gossip. If someone comes at you with something, you say what you have to say, and that's the end of it, right? And it's not necessarily that you have to have the last word or anything like that, but it's almost kind of like, okay, now something is, you're almost being targeted in a way or in a sense based on your beliefs or whatever it is that you do, that maybe when certain comments or certain things were said or were done, you kind of like just let it be, and because of that certain people felt like they could come and like intimidate you or something of that matter. But whatever this is, it is a very like fleeting energy. Like, I feel that the moment that you say what you have to say and you stand up for whatever it is that somebody is attacking, this energy kind of like almost kind of like dissipates or leaves because it does not like confrontation. It was literally, it's almost kind of like, you know, when somebody sometimes says certain things and they think like you're gonna stay quiet, and you actually have like a comeback or something like that, and then it's kind of like, oh shoot, I didn't see that coming, and they walk away. But regardless of anything, Capricorn, the main thing here is to stand your ground and to don't allow anybody to take you out of character, if that makes any sense, and don't allow anybody to, it's just kind of weird. It's like, don't allow anybody to make you feel like you have to defend yourself in a sense of like needing to prove why you believe in what you believe or why you do what you do. So a way of defending yourself without having to prove anything is like, well, this is what I do, and if you don't like it, there's the door. So I don't have to explain to you why I do it. I don't have to explain to you why I feel passionate about it. I don't have to explain to you what it does to my spirit, what it does for me mentally, physically, and all of that stuff. This is what I do. If you don't like it, there's the door, right? It's almost kind of like somebody's coming into your space or your place of business, telling you that what you're doing is wrong, or the way that you're doing it is wrong, or something of that matter, and you're just like, okay, you don't like it, there's the door, right? Instead of going with the back and forth with them and trying to defend as to why it is that you do something, or what it is, or why it is that you believe something, or whatever it may be. That's kind of like the energy that I'm picking up. There is a sense that, again, this energy is for some of you coming in to distract you from seeing whatever it is that is being manifested this week. So this energy almost comes in to kind of like distract you from seeing a huge blessing that is coming in. So it's kind of like you have to be very diligent this week when it comes to what it is that, especially this week, when it comes to what it is that you're giving your energy to. Excuse me, guys. Because remember, whatever it is that you feed, it is what in terms you manifest. So again, a simple no is a boundary, right? And it's almost kind of like, don't over explain yourself. Don't over explain yourself. Just set the boundary that you have to set. So, and again, I feel that whoever this is, whatever this energy is, it almost like it sends them running away in fear right away. We have the Sun, we have the Six of Wands is in the reverse with the Page of Wands, right? So somebody's coming in thinking that they can intimidate you, or somebody's coming in thinking that you don't know something, or that you're not aware of something. And it's kind of like when shit hits the fan, or when they actually approach you, or whatever it is, your comeback or your answer kind of has somebody running away, kind of like nervous, kind of like, oh, I didn't see that coming, or I didn't know that, it's almost kind of like this energy, like where somebody may feel intimidated by you, and instead of admitting that, they're trying to project that energy onto you, and are trying to get you to be intimidated by them, and you're just like, what the heck? Like, no. Like, I just kind of pick up Capricorn, like, no, and walking away. It's like you give no explanation, or you're being told not to give an explanation, and just simply say like no, and like walk away. Because again, this energy is coming in as a distraction. It's coming in as a distraction for something that is manifesting this week. So let's go ahead and let's pull out an oracle card. Now this can be confirmation to the reading. This can be your advice, or something that you need to be made aware of that you're not seeing clearly, Capricorns. So what do we have? Joyful Muse, number 33, inspiration. So there may be a spurge or a surge of inspiration this week, or maybe you're inspiring other people and somebody's not liking that. There is this energy of like somebody keeping an eye on you, Capricorn, and they're not happy. Somebody's not liking what you're doing. Somebody, whether they're doing it knowingly or like consciously or unconsciously, somebody's trying to stop you in your tracks. Somebody's trying to stop your growth, or stopping other people from seeing your growth. It's a very envious, malicious type of energy, to be honest with you, and it comes out very sarcastically, or it comes out very like questioning, kind of like wanting to question you about certain things. And one thing that you have to stand in, Capricorn, I feel that because you guys are very focused on your goals and your dreams, you almost kind of like drill this, or you need to drill this into your head. No one has to understand your dreams, right? No one has to understand what your end goal is. If people are going to support you, they're going to support you anyways, right? And you don't have to explain to them. It's an energy exchange, right? When somebody is going after what they believe, when somebody is going after their goals and their dreams, they embrace this energy of like this go-getter, this energy of being themselves, right? right? This energy of being authentic and just genuinely living their life for themselves. So therefore, you attract people from both aspects, right? So those that are authentically themselves, those that are genuinely themselves, and you also attract people that are fearful of that, and then try to project that in a sense to kind of stop you, right? Because we're always in this energy of trying to evolve and trying to grow, right? But whenever we're hitting a next level, whenever we're going into a next season, or a certain evolution, ascension, whatever you want to call it, there is this kind of like energy that is trying to prevent you and trying to block you. And it's not necessarily anything evil or anything bad. It is just a nature of things, right? Because there is a balance that is always trying to be attained, or is trying to be maintained, right? And it's like, okay, if I let go of this fear, if I let go of this, what is going to replace that, right? So it's almost kind of like, okay, if you just allow yourself to go, you'll see that it'll be replaced with something that is actually serving you, and it's actually something that you need. Well, guys, that is all that I have for you for this week. As always, thank you for your love and support. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. I love you all. Mwah. Bye-bye.